All right, so in this video, I'm going to tell you why starting an agency business is a smart move, especially if you're a beginner. So it doesn't take any upfront cost for you to start. You can start with zero money, okay? There's zero risk, so only your time is required initially, and we're going to build systems around that, and we're also going to use AI so that you can start taking back more of your time as we start building this business. And this is the only business where you get to keep 100% of the profit. So again, zero upfront costs, zero risk, and you get to keep 100% of the profit. Now, I don't know any other business model that has that ability. So, I want to tell you a little story about my experience. I started my entrepreneurship journey with e-commerce, specifically selling Amazon products through their Amazon private label program. And I spent tens and thousands of dollars buying these like art socks, and I didn't know if this was going to sell. It seemed like it was going to sell based on all of the time and the effort I spent on researching and seeing if this is something that people will want. And I didn't know there was uncertainty that I would actually going to sell these art socks. And so I spent a lot of money upfront to get socks from China, and I have to do marketing. I have to pay for someone to build my website, set up all my Amazon listings. And so there's so much financial risk. And again, it didn't work out. Maybe if I kept going at it, maybe if I spent more money, it probably would have. But at that point, I've already spent like over 20 grand on this venture. And I was just like, you know what? No, I don't think this is for me. I know a lot of people who are killing it with this Amazon e-commerce business model, but this wasn't for me. I wanted one where I have the minimal risk, less upfront costs in starting a business, and I also want to keep all of my profit. So with the agency business model, it's pretty simple. So all you're doing is finding clients and finding out what kind of services that they need. And this is where you're going to fill in that gap, and you're going to assign them because you're going to help solve a problem for them. And so after that, you provide that service and you get paid. So the process for this business model is quite simple. Now, of course, there are a lot of caveats to this process. So that's what this course is going to be about. I'm going to tell you exactly how to go through every one of these steps in a simplest, effective way. But this is pretty much all you have to do to be successful in this business. And lastly, this is such a great beginner friendly model because there's low barrier to entry. So you can get started immediately, and all you'll need is just a laptop and internet connection. Now, some people see this as a negative thing because they think that the market is going to be saturated. But with the types of services that we're going to be providing and with AI, you're already ahead of a lot of the other agencies and the services that they're providing. And so you're going to be able to beat out 99.9% of all the other agencies and the competition that's out there. There's also minimal risk. Again, very minimal financial loss if this doesn't work out for you. And this business model is scalable because we're going to be doing everything online, and we're going to be standardizing a lot of the processes. And so whether you get 5 clients or 10 or 50 clients, we're going to put them through the same system. And so it's very scalable, and this is how you're going to be able to gain financial freedom.